anything on in the game yet. And the reason I wanted to make this guy is because even though I've already got one and he's currently playing around in Prophecies, Nightfall is where like most of the lore happens, at least where where Guild Wars 2 Path of Fire is concerned anyway. So like if you played the expansion, you'd have noticed quite a few mentions about an order called the Sun Spears. So this is like you being a Sun Spear basically, and the profession I've chosen is a Paragon, which is like the quintessential kind of Sun Spear emblem. So I'm going to stop babbling and I'm going to show you the start of the story and go from there.
Ilona, land of the golden sun. A land of wealth and bounty. A land of heroes. A land protected by its champions, the Order of the Sun Spears. A shadow now falls upon this land. The shadow of an ancient and forgotten darkness. Night falls. The time of the 5 gods is at an end.
Spear Marshal Cormier.
Ahai. It's good to see both of you. You have arrived just in time.
Nothing that we can't handle, I hope.
I have received word that Corsairs have been spotted off our coast. Your skills and leadership will be needed.
So a nice little intro. Basically, Sun Spears, good guys. That's pretty much all you need to know. They try and be as like heroic as possible. So this is how kind of Guild Wars 1 works. You end up being like a party, and like so I'm in charge of the party, and like Cormier is an ally. She's a Paragon level 20. Cos is an ally. She's level 2. I'm only level 1, and there are recruits as well. So let's speak to Cormier. Stupid training. Yeah, let's do the tutorial. Okay, so gather round, recruits. You're going to see combat sooner than we intended. Ah, it's even too quick for me to read it. I'll read it out loud anyway. So it's just teaching me like the basics, like how to walk over to places and pick up a weapon. Yep, I want to equip it. Because Paragons wield spears and they throw them. It's well cool. Blah blah blah. It gets more interesting in a minute. But yeah, as with any tutorial for most games, like a lot of them don't go into this kind of depth. Like a lot of them just throw you in there. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Now it's telling me about quests, about when people have exclamation marks over their heads, you speak to them. Or I can view the quest log by pressing L. So it's teaching you like shortcuts and stuff. Blah blah blah, I don't care about the quest log. So do you see there's a starburst on my map now? Like I can't zoom in and out on this map, but it's telling me to go there. But she's not told me to go over there yet, so I'm not going to. Blah blah blah. So it's now just saying that there's going to be an arrow on there if your quest goes outside of the compass, instead of the starburst. And I can't really show you guys much lore while we're just stood here. But yeah, Kaz is quite an interesting character. So do you know in Guild Wars 2 there was one of the first back items you can get. There were like a series of books you could put on your back, and one of them was called Kaz on Kaz. That's this guy. That's who he was named after. And then Cormyr, who's by here, becomes the goddess of secrets. So, you know, Kaz isn't that important compared to Cormyr, but oh look, there's a Corsair, and so like with my other video, you just have an auto attack even if you don't have any skills. So you can like double click on someone or you can press space. Because there's no jumping in this game. So I'm just going to continue on. It's not always like, in the tutorial you pretty much one-shot most things, but it won't be like this for the whole game. So now we've got to wait for everyone else to catch up. But yeah, so this, if I can zoom out, this is kind of this is like Ilona. So you've got the sulfurous wastes up here. Vabi's kind of over here-ish. Oh, and this teaches me about resurrection shrines. Yeah, so yeah, so that's no, that's not. Where is it? That's the Circle Fortress. I'll have to unlock more of them. I have to see it better because I haven't played this this in a very long time. Oh yeah, this is where they kill me. So notice how I've got a minus 15% death penalty. They just kill me for just to show this off. It's well harsh. But it doesn't count. So I've died 0 times. Because there's like a title to get where you have to like survive until you're level 20. So you know, like in Guild Wars 2 you get like down penalty, where if you keep going down it stops that. It's similar kind of deal. Yeah, so as you gain experience you lose the penalty, so the number will go higher back to 0. Come on. So yeah, this is incredibly slow. So yeah, it's mentioning that there are a lot of missions that dying makes you completely restart. You don't have like checkpoints. So she wipes my death penalty. I'm going to put that over there. Because that's where I vaguely remember I used to have it. Oh, and I've changed some of the UI because the level thing used to be kind of floating up here. And it was really terrible. Okay, so I've got some skills. Okay. So, first, Resurrection Signet. This is how you resurrect people. There's other skills that can do this, but this is like one that every single profession can get. But you have to kill a boss before you can actually refresh it. Then I've got a healing skill, and I've got just a spear skill. Okay, can I go ahead now? Come on. Run, Cormyr. Sun Spears to victory. So everyone's actually following me now, and I need to reach Chabek Village, which is the first mission. So I can actually show you guys missions then. I'm not going to stop there. Basically, she's telling me that that circle around me is what's called the danger zone. So anyone who gets inside that, if they're an adequate level anyway, will aggro. Ooh, check it, I got a shield. So paragons can use shields. Sweet. That doesn't look too bad for a initial starting kind of weapon, does it? So there's where I need to go. So I've got to speak to Cormyr again before I can continue. just to give me the experience. So like I level up now, okay? So the way leveling up in Guild Wars 1 works is you've got these attributes and you add points to them. So it's not like Guild Wars 2 where they've got like traits that you can select after that. It's literally just stat boosts, okay? So Spear Mastery increases the damage to do with spears. Command helps, like, do you see like this says attribute leadership? That's a leadership skill. You can get command skills and you can get motivation skills. But I'm just going to throw it into Spear Mastery right now. And let's put one in leadership, just to make that heal slightly better. But the max level in Guild Wars 1, I was mentioning in my other video, is 20. Whereas obviously in Guild Wars 2 is 80, which is quite a big difference. Oh, I've got to wait for Cormier to finish. Oh, I don't care. She's talking like in great length what I just mentioned in a few seconds, where you can put points down. You can also lower points, but you have to be in like a town to do that. But I'll show you them. Try assigning your points now. I did that like 5 minutes ago. Come on. Yes, okay. Blah 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 blah. This is what I get for wanting to show you the tutorial. Okay, so just see that? That says deals plus 10 lightning damage, and the 10 is in green. As I gain Spear Mastery, that will go higher. But see the 25% armor penetration? That won't, because it's not in green. So that's what she's saying now. So the more levels I get, the more points I get, the more I can add it. Come on. Just let me do this. Oh, I've got to speak to her again, so I can just double click her on the party window and I can run to her if she's in my party, which is quite cool. So, by completing this, I get Kaz on my team. So Kaz is what's called a hero. It's an NPC that I can choose to follow me wherever I go, which is quite awesome. Like, Nightfall was the first kind of game that actually allowed that. Like, Prophecies and Factions didn't have that. And this is the first mission.
We are too late. The Corsairs have reached the village before us.
There are a lot of them.
No, there are only 2 Corsair ships and 3 of us. We outnumber them.
Corsairs are already in the town. Where are the defenses? Show me your leadership abilities. Defeat these Corsairs.
She doesn't sound at all concerned.
You lead them. I will follow.
So yeah, the voice acting isn't incredible in this game, but it's fine, it got better. So I need to speak to First Spear Jaduga. See that icon? That's a mission icon, okay? So to see here, there's that circle icon. That changes depending on how well you do. So you can get like the 2 swords going across it if you do all the bonus missions as well. But there are a few like little missions as well. So I've got to quiz the recruits. So you literally just chat to a few people. Just go, yep, I've talked to you now. And there's one over here. This is just teaching you like how to do stuff. And I've unlocked some skills because these are skills Kaz has. Let's see, so I've done that now. Right, I can't start that yet. So party, heroes, let's add Kaz. And there's henchmen. So they're the only ones we can use. So this is Kaz's skill bar, like I can keep it up and I can micromanage him if I want, which is kind of cool. But there's another guy I can speak to for another quest. Never fight alone. So he was telling me that I could add these 2 as like extra people, which I've already done. So that's like literally all the quests in the first kind of village. but this is only like still the tutorial one. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to end the video here, and then I can go straight into the mission in the next video, okay? So thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care.